What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to a special edition of No Life Till Metal. This one's going to be a rock haul, as my friend Greg the Egg would say. Rock haul. But instead it's going to be a Uli haul. Uli Jon Roth, Scorpions guitar player who played with the band from around 74 through 78, somewhere in that area. Put out 4 or 5 spectacular albums with him. Always been one of my favorite guitar players. I've seen him live. This is now my second time seeing him live. Saw him this past Saturday night in Santa Ana, California in Orange County, and it was just fantastic. So what I wanted to do was basically talk a little bit about the show. First of all, I went up to California to visit with a friend who is my very good friend Bill Bafford, and here's a picture of him and I. That was us actually pre-show, having a couple drinks, and then we watched all the opening bands. Ninth Circle was one of them, and there was an all-female, except for the drummer, Dio tribute band called Dia that I really enjoyed actually, and then around 11:30 Uli Roth came on stage, and man, it was spectacular. The guy was just on fire from the first song to the last song. I actually typed out a few of the songs because I knew I would forget, but I mean, All Night Long, Sails of Charon, We'll Burn the Sky, In Trance was awesome. It was like being in heaven for a few minutes listening to In Trance. I mean, I just kept my eyes closed the whole song because it just sounded so good. It was a very intimate setting. I mean, maybe a few hundred people there, and I mean, I was, you know, just a few feet away from Uli. As a matter of fact, I took a ton of pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a few of those shots right here. Yeah, this is just a handful of the shots that I took, and you can see how close I was, and that one little silly shot of my face popping out, and you know, as Uli, I just thought that was funny. I did that as a thing to put on Facebook. So yeah, and then the remainder of the songs were he did Yellow Raven, which I don't think I've ever heard him play live, which is an old Scorpion song, and then the last 2 tracks was All Along the Watchtower and Little Wing from Jimi Hendrix. And he played for almost 2 hours. I mean, by the time he was done, you know, he started at 11:30. It was well after 1 by the time he was, you know, by the time he was done. And then my buddy Bill and I had backstage passes, or whatever you call them, meet and greet passes. And here's the little passes that they gave us, and we wore these all night long. And there was only a handful of people there that did. The club cleared out. They had most of the people gone before Uli came out to greet with us. And they also gave us a Uli Roth guitar pick for having that, and we also, as a matter of fact, let me just put a picture in right here. This is a picture of Uli Roth signing posters for us. So yeah, there's him. Uli was basically handing out these posters and signing them to everybody, and he was personalizing for each single person. My poster's over there. I'll show it to you in a moment. I also wanted to show you the tour shirt, and of course, you know I love t-shirts. This is my Fly to the Rainbow Uli shirt from the last time I saw him back in 2004. But here's the Scorpions Revisited, or the Tokyo Tapes Revisited tour shirt with the tons of dates on the back. Very nice shirt. And yeah, let me just quickly show you this poster. It's over here, so it's huge. It's not going to fit all in the camera in one shot. So here's the poster. I'm pretty sure it's like a 20 by 30 poster, but you can kind of see it's the cover of the read. But you can see To Scott. He actually fully signed it. He has 2 different autographs that he does. So you can see Uli Jon Roth spelled out there, and then it says Santa Ana 2017. But as I was sitting there talking to Uli, I said, "Oh, I saw you back in 2004," and like he immediately stopped and looked at me. He goes, "Oh, where at?" I said, "I saw you at the House of Blues." He goes, "In Los Angeles?" I said, "Yeah." I said, he goes, "Oh, I remember that show," and he did. He remembered that show very vividly, as do I. He talked about all the things that were going on. There was power outages at the time, and there was he broke his whammy bar on his Sky guitar. Anyhow, so he remembered much of that. And then I told him about standing next to him with the silver pen, and he remembered that as well. So that was pretty cool. So he went ahead and he finished off signing the poster. As you can see, he wrote over here, Albuquerque, and then also House of Blues 2004. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. There you go. House of Blues 2004 and Albuquerque. So it's funny that he actually sort of I mean, he didn't remember me right away, but he did remember me, you know, after a short time. Okay. And then, of course, the other thing is, of course, I did get a few records signed by him. I didn't bring a lot because I don't know. I just feel ridiculous giving him 30 albums to sign. So I brought 2 albums and a photo to get signed. And I can actually show you both of his autographs from these 2 records. He was signing a lot of records to people, to their names, and this is how he a lot of times signs his. So you've got, this is the one that you see most often from him. It's a UJR, basically. That's how he signs it. Uli Jon Roth, UJR, and this is my German pressing of one of my all-time favorite albums, Scorpions in Trance, but then after talking to him for a few minutes, he signed my other record, and this is, you know, the Electric Sun Firewind album, and he actually fully signed it, Uli Jon Roth. So, you know, I guess it just depends on his mood, or, you know, or how he signs it. But yeah, he signed both those for me. I thought that was cool. And then I also took I have this little promo photo that I had, and he also signed this one full Uli Jon Roth for me. So that was very cool. And yeah, it was just a fantastic show. I'll never forget it, because it was just. It was literally being in heaven. I shouldn't say literally, because I don't know what it's like to be in heaven. But it was just so awe-inspiring. I mean, half the show I was watching Uli just up and down the guitar, and then the other half of the show, it was, you know, I had my eyes closed and I was just so into the music. And I also did get a couple photos of myself and my buddy Bill with Uli, which I will end this little video with. So anyhow, just wanted to share with you, you know, my rock haul from the Uli Jon Roth concert that I went to. It was an awesome time. I really appreciated Bill for hooking me up there. It was a good time, and it was one that I really needed, so I appreciate it. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any other Scorpions or Uli Jon Roth fans, chime in. I'd like to hear what you got to say. So that's it for this edition. God bless. Stay strong.